So, integers and absolute value. Well, the first place to start is, well, what are they? And without knowing what integers are, you will not know what excuse me, what absolute value is. So let me just tell you what integers are. Integers are basically positive and negative numbers. Positive and negative whole numbers. Yep. Positive and negative whole numbers. So, plus and minus whole numbers. Sorry, my pen tablet is just going a little bit out, so that's why it looks like that. Anyway. So, now that we know what integers are, well, that was actually pretty short because there isn't really that much to understand. You just need to know that integers are positive and negative whole numbers. Now, what's absolute value? Well, for beginner absolute value, you need a number line. But for me, McAfee, virus, scan, enterprise, whatever. Shut up! Okay, sorry. Anyway. Say a number line, this is 0. Okay? Let's say, this is negative 4, and this is 4. The way you write absolute value is like this. And an easy way to understand absolute value, well, the way to do absolute value problems without really understanding what goes in it is basically this. Whatever number you have, take off a sign. Take off whatever sign it is and be left with a positive number. So negative 4's absolute value will be 4. 4's absolute value will be 4. But if you really want to understand what exactly absolute value is, you just need to know that absolute value is like the value. It's the number's distance from 0 on a number line. So this would be 4. Because there's no such distance as negative 4. It's either 4, but it's in a different direction. So it's still 4. It's sort of like a scalar and a vector. You know, counts as negative. It just moves in different directions, I think. Well, yeah. That's basically what absolute value is. So let's do a couple of absolute value problems. Alright, let's see. Absolute value. So, let's do 5 problems. What is the absolute value of negative 269.3357? Well, it would be 269.3357. So let's visualize it on a number line. Blue number line with the yellow 0 and purplish indigo. Oh, that's indigo. It's blueberry, lavender, and purple. Okay. Let's say this is, we'll make this number x. So this would be x, and then this number would be negative x. So this number, negative x. Notice they both have the same difference on the number line. I guess this would be about like 1 inch or something. See how many pixels it is? I can't tell. Maybe like 50 or something pixels. Whatever it is, it's the same distance, but in different directions. And that's the way to understand absolute value. Let's do one more problem. I go back on my saying 5. I'll just do one more. Okay, I'll use gold for this one. Tired of it. Okay. absolute value of 0? Well, it would be 0, because the difference from 0, the difference in between 0 and 0 on a number line is 0. And remember, there's no such thing as negative 0. There's no such thing as positive 0. 0 has no sign. But that's basically the lesson on integers and absolute value. Another way to don't close the video yet. Another way, like a real world example where you use absolute value, or at least in some ways, you at least use integers, is on a thermometer. So when it's like -5 degrees Fahrenheit and it's -5, and it's just 5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really cold. Yeah, it's really cold. Anyway, know that they're both integers, and you can calculate the absolute value. But yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you for watching.